This is a very delicate situation.
Indeed.
I fear that this has set off a chain reaction.
Me too.
I pray to God there is no further violence. I pray to God that nobody else is hurt as a result of this. I hope that it stops here. It should stop here. To all of my followers, if you take up arms, I disavow you, I disown you in the strongest possible terms. That is not what we are about. And the same goes obviously for the other side. And I want to make that very clear. It would be a profound moral, political mistake for anybody to take the bait and to engage in any kind of reprisal, retaliation, revenge. Remember,
4 R's. Wow.
we are the good side. And what makes us good is that we have Christ.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree.
What makes Christianity and Christ so different from the other religions is that our religion is based on the bearing
Sacrifice.
of suffering for the sake of even those that persecute us. An overflowing of love, an overflowing of self-giving love, so much of it cannot be contained. An unconditional, absolute standard of love for all of God's children, even those that are misguided, even those that persecute us, even the most heinous among us. That is what makes us different. That is what makes us good. You think you're good? You're not. You are not good. I am not good. You are a man. I am a man. You are a sinner. I am a sinner. We cannot save ourselves. We cannot save this world. God can save us. God can save the world. And God saves us, and God saves the world by drawing all of us up onto the cross with him. And we join not just in his glory, but in his suffering. Real suffering, not imaginary, not a nice story, real suffering, real death, real destruction, real misery. We bear a cross like Christ bears a cross, like his disciples, like the martyrs, like the saints bear a cross. And you better get comfortable up there. Drink up. And you bear that cross not for your kin, not for yourself, not for your children, which are an extension of yourself. You bear that cross and that suffering. You drink from that chalice for your enemies. These people that are now selling t-shirts with Charlie Kirk and a bullet wound in his neck, they cannot be negotiated with. You cannot debate with them. You cannot
Who's really doing
them
that,
to
though?
vote Republican. You cannot appeal to them. You will never convince them that you're a good person, that you just want the best for everybody. You will never get them to stop hating you. People like to say, well, can the left finally admit that they have their own problem? They'll never admit that. They'll never admit that. These craven losers,
They are.
that person that when Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck, instinctually got up and turned and celebrated, they have to be defeated. We can't change their minds. We can't invite them to change our minds. We can't negotiate with them. We can't invite them for a political compromise. If your gut reaction to seeing someone take a bullet in the neck and their face explode, and their young children run up to them because they were afraid of the noise, if your reaction was to grin and celebrate, you must be defeated. You must be destroyed. You must be identified, you must be isolated, and you must be eradicated from our society. Not Democrats, not leftists, not liberals, those people that would celebrate in that moment. That is pure evil, pure malice. There is no charity in a person's heart. I don't care who it is, who sees anybody get their neck exploded, and celebrate like that. That's the kind of evil we're dealing with. That's the kind of evil that has taken over our society. It has become too common.
Anti-human.
People have let it fester. Like with Luigi Mangione, they thought it was cute. They thought it was glib.
Oh, yeah. Luigi.
And look at what we have now. We are on the verge of full-on political violence and civil war. I don't think people realize what that looks like. There's going to be a lot of children without mothers and fathers, a lot of mothers and fathers grieving their dead children. I don't want that.
Agreed. I don't either.
Nobody should want that. But when it comes to evil people, cowardly, weak, evil people that snipe,
Depraved
and
losers.
thump at Charlie Kirk like the gunman that came to my house last year, unfortunately, it's not always up to us which battles we fight.
The tongue-in-cheek stuff takes you out of the role playing, and it makes the whole thing basically equal to being a furry.
Maybe people are afraid to take it seriously or something, or I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but it's the same. It becomes a gamer identity that's akin to being a furry, as opposed to like.
Are you serious? Charlie Kirk shot and killed?
What?
That's crazy. What?
No.
It's crazy. No,
Really?
no video. Ooh, no.
That's so. Charles is so real. No video. Yeah, no video. Shouldn't watch it.
What?
It's Twilight Zone days.
No.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Is it real?
No.
Is he dead?
No. Is
Suspect in
that
custody.
AI? Oh no!
Is that AI? That's a good question.
Goodness.
Is that AI?
This?
God damn! No, it's not good, man.
Yeah.
Should we not watch it?
No.
I mean, people are going to be seeing it.
No.
Chuck, you don't have to watch it. But
Yeah.
we can show it here.
Yeah,
I'll
Chuck.
just, kinda
Oh
get
my
the vibe.
God,
Find
man!
it. Twitter?
Just
Chuck's,
click the thing, man.
Charles' reaction is so
Kyle,
good.
is he dead?
Looks like it.
No, man.
Yeah, I knew he was dead as soon as I was like, oh yeah, before he hit the ground, he was dead.
Is it this? Oh, it must be. There must be multiple angles.
We were like, no, he's in critical condition. He can make it through. I'm
Where-
like, no.
where is it?
Not that.
Do you know where, Kyle?
We got to get that shotgun ASAP.
Oh my God.
That's the far away one.
Oh my God.
That's the one. Maybe if you really are
That's a
curious,
sniper
Wa-
rifle?
maybe watch that
Did you
one.
see that?
What?
Don't watch
It's
the
not
close-ups.
pleasant, but it's implied before, but
You've seen enough. Yeah, see, you've seen enough. You don't need to see any more than that.
Oh my God. Go, run.
Yo.
Ugh. Sad.
live coverage.
Sad, yeah.
At a Trump ally, there's an event at a university in Utah.
He's an America First guy? Or something like that?
He's just a,
He's a right-wing
Something
guy.
like that?
He's the guy that goes to these college campuses and argues with people. Yeah.
Yep.
That is not good, man.
He was on the young side, wasn't he?
Yeah.
31.
This is really bad.
That was my
He's
reaction
probably
too.
dead.
This
31
was
years old.
really
He's a
bad.
father. He got hit pretty bad. He's probably dead.
Any news on a gunman or anything like that? Or is it just a
No,
magician's
I
gun?
think it just happened.
Oh.
They have someone in custody.
Oh, okay.
let's see. Suspects in custody. Doesn't say who.
That's really, really bad.
Is that anarcho tyranny once more?
No, this is like it's probably go time. It's probably Civil War time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, turning point. That's what it was.
That's not good.
Do you want to see it, Charles?
Mixed reaction.
Oh no, thanks.
Documentary reality.
Yeah, Chuck, you can skip
no
that
thanks.
one.
Yeah,
I should have said that. I should have said
brain
that. No, I don't need to see that.
Thus.
Oh,
Do I have my, was Ryan over there? Never mind. We gotta get, I think I can get a gun with that temp license I got.
Gotta do it. You probably.
Yeah. Okay. That's crazy.
Gotta get a carry. And
All right.
everything.
We hope, I hope to God that he makes it through this, but that's not a good,
Not good.
Not a good sign.
that's not good.
Don't go to big open spaces like that either. I feel like it's
Ben
bad
Shapiro
time.
might be.
I think something about that makes me sick. That's what it is. I think it's made me feel sick. And I think there's other stuff, like feeling like there's like, it feels like some people in the world, like some like dark and powerful people know what's going on and they're not telling the rest of us. I think that feels like what's happening sometimes.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I don't know if I'm the only person that's feeling that. I feel like they all know something that's happening. It always feels like there's something bigger and eviler in the distance hiding behind something that's kind of laughing a little. And
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, and this just felt like the pinnacle of the horn of whatever creature that is, kind of. Or yeah, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, and I think it's scary. It's like, yeah, it's like where is safe? Where is safe? Where is safe? How is like a dad or parents who send their kids to school supposed to feel like they're in a safe place? It used to feel like things were safe. Or maybe it never, I don't know, maybe it never felt like that. But I don't know, it used to feel like things were safe somehow.
I think he's right, though. It does feel like there is some sort of broader chess game being played here, some sort of grander chess game happening that we don't really fully see. We see bits and pieces of it. We see the effects of it now and then. But ultimately, it's pushing us towards something. Pushing us towards an end point. And my gut tells me I don't want that end point. It's not even just to think about the violence, like, oh yeah, I don't want violence. Nobody wants violence. But I just think whatever it is that this is pulling us towards, I for some reason my gut reaction is to say that's just not right. And it's not going to be fruitful for humanity. It's going to push us towards things like the Patriot Act, right? And that has not helped us at all. I think that ultimately they want chaos, they want confusion, they want destruction, and they want us to place our hands into the AI governance is what they ultimately want, because it'll promise us a semblance of normalcy and control and a assertion of truth and who we are, and people will buy it. They'll go, yes, please. I'm going to also say this on the record. This is going to happen again. More things like this are going to happen during this presidency, because I think they absolutely want this to move the needle. They want this presidency to move the needle, not only in terms of Israel and what they're doing, but also in terms of what our country's doing and what we're heading towards. So I think there's going to be way more. I think there's going to be retaliation from the left, retaliation from the right, which is going to cause retaliation from the left. And I think it's going to keep going, and it's going to keep spiraling. And ultimately, we're going to give in. A lot of the right is going to give into this kind of demonic, authoritarian monster that they're creating, that they're pulling us towards. And I don't think it's going to be good. It's going to be all encompassing. It already is all encompassing to a large degree, with things like X, where it's just like, who runs it and what are they doing? And Elon runs it. And what's he? He's part of the Trump administration, or he was. Well, Doge was the thing. It's like, man, what are we getting towards here? What are we going towards?
I'm not a sanctimonious guy. I dressed up as a dead healthcare CEO on Netflix. I'm not someone who is out there being a purveyor of good taste, but I just don't understand how, after witnessing that murder, you could be gleefully celebrating this attack. I think you're in a very bad.
I don't even believe that people are. Like, who is being gleeful about this? Maybe you're indifferent, but the people who are gleeful are sick freaks. If they're like, you're not a real person. You are a mentally ill person who was probably on countless SSRIs, which is absolutely diminishing your emotional response to something like this. And you're like a zombie. Like, I don't really think that that's even a real person.
Place spiritually.
But they want us to believe that, oh yes, the left, a lot of the people on the left are laughing and chanting and Fortnite dancing on his grave. And it's like, okay, so you're trying to get me to go out there and do something. Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, in your life, if you're celebrating the murder of a person like that. I mean, again, this wasn't, a lot of what I do on the program, we make fun of the news, we make fun of what's happening. A lot of it's dark comedy. So I don't go out there and police people's reactions or tell them what to say. But if that's the first reaction you have to that video is to celebrate this, or, I mean, you can't be doing great. You can't be doing great. If you...
Yeah, that's right. You can't be doing great.
Celebrating the murder of this man, I don't think you're at a good place in your life.
Right now, we are at a extremely pivotal moment. And I think that what's going to end up happening is that right-wing people are not going to continue to turn the other cheek. They're not going to continue to just, oh, well, this is just a crazy left-wing radical. I think you're probably going to see right-wing people doing the same thing to left-wing people. And honestly, while I don't think this is a good thing, I certainly don't really feel that sorry for them. Because a lot of left-wing people have no problem advocating for violence, or at least using coded language in order to advocate for violence. The fact is that there's a certain level of intellectual dishonesty that goes on in situations like this where it's considered, oh, well, this isn't actually what they meant, and no, this is actually some other... No, it is. It's exactly what they mean. They're trying to advocate for killing people that they disagree with. That's what's happening, and there's no talking around it. And to the extent that you try to, you're insulting the intelligence of anyone that you're speaking to. And I think that now you're going to start seeing a lot of right-wing people end up doing this to left-wing people now even more, because it's very clear that these social media platforms are not going to moderate this behavior. The FBI, for whatever reason, just refuses to deal with or have any degree of accountability for dealing with these obvious terrorists that are in the country. And because of that, I think you're going to start seeing an uptick of violence from right-wing people as well. And this is going to be, in my opinion, I don't really think the word is justified, because it's not justified, but the word is expected. I think it's going to be expected. The fact is that, again, you bring a knife to a gunfight, you're going to lose. And don't be surprised when you keep bringing guns to gunfights and then somebody else decides to start shooting back.
I wonder how much of this is like, I always think about the big picture of this, and it's like, okay, so we put, and I talked about this before about Weimar Germany and how the reaction to a lot of the degeneracy going on in Weimar in the 1930s caused a Hitler reaction, a fascist reaction. And it's tough to say, but I've been saying, well, was a lot of the degenerative social Marxist kind of ideologies that have been pushed the last 10, 15 years, was that on purpose? We were going to push this on purpose to cause social unrest, right? And at the end of it, we're going to have somebody catch you. When you run into our arms looking for a fascistic leader, we will be there. We will pull on the dialectics of this disgusting, insane shit of chaos, disorder, and death. Well, we're going to come at you with the other side of order and life, but it's going to be wrapped around in what we want. And at the end of the day, it's going to further serve what the elite want. And it's tough to say if that's what's happening, but it's like, okay, is this the actual turning point to where we go, okay, we want to go in that direction. We want a king. Some people have said this is going to be the last presidency. This is the last president. I don't know. I don't even know if it really matters because all the presidents kind of are pushing this kind of NWO agenda. They're pushing towards something. It's going to be all encompassing. It's going to take over. It's going to be global. But it starts with America because America is the global hegemon.
Charlie Kirk was assassinated at an event in Utah. I'm sure most of you have already seen the news by now. We've all been talking about it quite a bit. The videos that emerged out of Utah are shocking. There is some news. The FBI states that they have a subject in custody. We don't know exactly what this means or what's happening. Videos have emerged that show an individual running across the rooftop at the event. And Charlie Kirk has lost his life. Donald Trump has issued a statement and has ordered flags lowered to half-staff. There's some very respectful and honorable things that I've seen. The Yankees had a moment of silence for Charlie. And there's a lot to talk about in the news, what this means. It almost feels completely unreal and unbelievable to have to do a show starting by saying that they killed Charlie Kirk.
Who's they?
But we're just going to jump into it. We got a panel. Heck of a day to join us, Chuck.
From the pinnacle, from America, everything flows. And the changing of the guard, the changing of the ideology of the right in America will then change the ideologies of other countries because we are a global empire. And you have to think about that in terms of, okay, what are we affirming here? What are we giving into? Are we allowing an authoritarian kind of tyrannical right wing to take its place? I don't know. And I know in the EU they're facing similar problems, but it's different. But you put pressures on people and they react a certain way. Like with immigration, okay, what's the natural reaction to seeing a lot of anti-immigrant propaganda and dealing with immigrants on a daily basis who don't speak your language, who have not been properly assimilated at all, and there have been no attempts to? Well, you're going to have an anti-immigrant reaction. You're going to have a nationalistic reaction of, I'm going to affirm my nation, which is natural. But then you always have to think of what's the dialectic being proposed. It's like, okay, you're anti that. You're going to be pro what? You're going to be pro this thing that we're going to provide to you. And it's like, man, what is it? What is it, people? What are we going towards? Not going to be Christian. I'll tell you that. It's not going to be Christian. I don't even think people understand like what that means if I say that. Like, it's going to be not imbuing your ideology and the world in a Christian meaning. It means it's going to be predator versus prey. It's going to be hierarchical. It's going to be, we just win. We win over you. And I get that in terms of politics, that's like the move is that you want to win, but to what end and what exactly does that entail? What does that look like? If we're not going to use the church, the Bible, and Jesus Christ as our referent for truth and understanding and goodness, well, what are you going to put in place of it? What are you going to affirm? It's just power for power's sake.
Bring this up, I guess we have to. So this just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk got shot.
It's fucking awful.
And is he dead?
With Charlie Sheen. It was fucking awful.
One of the guys out there just said it was confirmed that he's dead.
In the lobby was just.
I've been looking. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Charlie Sheen in a while. What's he been up to?
Whoa.
Murder for having a different opinion from somebody else.
Yeah.
Different ideology from somebody
Different
else.
Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Beliefs that didn't
who
align.
did it or
Yeah.
I'm
he's
sorry?
dead?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
We're in
Fuck.
Fox News.
Jesus. 27 years old, maybe? 30?
Do they even have a suspect?
I don't know. That's why I'm literally trying to track it all on Twitter, and it's all.
Fuck.
It's nonsense. The fog of war.
He doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that.
Now, it's still up to us. I saw a lot of rumors online today. I was made aware of this by my team. That I canceled some sort of college tour. That's bullshit. I saw those rumors. They are false. I will be coming to college campuses, many of them this year. So will we all, I am sure. Because we're Americans.
And we're not going to be deterred.
Right.
Charlie's voice is not silent. We're going to pick up that blood-stained microphone where Charlie left it. And to those who would intimidate, who would seek to stop us, who would seek to end free discussion, who believe that they have ownership over public spaces and can violently threaten and kill people who speak freely, we are not going to stop. And I have 2 words. Fuck you. We will not stop telling the truth. We will never stop telling the truth. We will never stop debating and discussing. We will never stop standing up for what America is.
Interesting.
And for what she should be. And we will never let Charlie Kirk's voice die. Goodbye to my friend, Charlie Kirk. May your memory be a blessing for your family and for your country and for all of us.
Interesting that he said that. Was interesting. What America is, the truth. You see how he's positioning it like that? Well, we have the truth on our side. We know what it means to be an American. We're going to assert that. And I'm going to go on tour to tell everybody that you should support Israel. That's what being an American is. Maybe. We'll see what he says. We'll see what he does. Benjamin Netanyahu was like the first person to come out and say something on X. He was like the first person to say, my condolences, before anybody else, which is interesting.
They go, they have no limits. When you hate Jews, when you hate the Jewish state, you're willing to say anything and promote all these absurd rumors. And by the way, they're willing to kill us all the time. I mean, that's what they're doing. And over the centuries, when Jews, especially
what is this? What is this ribbon?
Middle Ages, the worst things were said about Jews you couldn't possibly believe. We were poisoning the wells. We were drinking the blood of Christian children. You name it. I mean, these things that continued actually up to the Holocaust. The Nazis said the same thing. We're carrying vermin. We're spreading disease. And people believed it. And every time they believed it, this was a prelude to a greater and greater massacre, culminating with the worst massacre of them all, the Holocaust. Well, since then, we've learned,
the Holocaust.
when people spread these lies about us, prepare yourself for the assault.